It's giving somebody's rich auntie. It's giving sexy librarian. That's the vibes I was going for. And I know y'all see the vision. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Nyla and we're back with another video, but it's not a vlog this time. We're back with an updated makeup routine for 2022 babes. So I actually was not going to make an updated makeup routine video because I didn't think y'all niggas really wanted to see that, but my Instagram said y'all do want to see it because I did a little poll over there and y'all said that y'all wanted it. So I'm here and I have delivered. If you're not following me on Instagram, pause the video, pull your phone out, go on Instagram at simply Nyla Imani and follow your girl. Would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, y'all said y'all wanted it and so I delivered and I made this video. So without further ado, actually, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I really don't, because you're here. You might as well subscribe. You're gonna love it here because everyone else loves it here. So hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a like. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this video. What were your favorite makeup products that I mentioned? And yeah, let's get into it. So I personally do not prime my face. I know a lot of people do, but I personally don't prime my face anymore. I usually just like to apply my makeup on top of moisturizer. I feel like that is what works for me. So for my moisturizer, I use the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor moisturizer with SPF. I think this has SPF 30 in it. That is what I like to use on my skin, and I do really think that it serves as like a beautiful primer. Also, my skin is oily combination, so I naturally exude a little bit of oil, and I kind of feel like that works in my favor for my makeup application because I don't like a super matte face anymore. We're not super matte, girl. I like it to look a tiny bit lived in and for a little bit of oil to like peek through. So I'm okay with that. But yes, I don't prime my face. I just use moisturizer and then I put makeup on top of it. The first step in my makeup routine is brows. So I use the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the color Java. This is what the packaging looks like. I am a brows before foundation girl. I have tried the other way with doing my brows after my foundation, but I just like to do my brows first, clean them up, and then go in with my foundation. I just feel like it comes out better on my face personally that way. So I am a brows before foundation kind of girl. You do your face how you want to do it. But I'm finna do my brows before I do foundation. And that's on period. So, I do my brows. So the first thing that I do, as you can see, is I brush my brows up. And then I take the pencil and I follow the, shape of my brow underneath. And so I'll, line the bottom of one of my brows, then I'll line the bottom of my other brow, and then I'll brush my hairs down at the top, and then I'll also do the line kind of starting from here all the way to the tail and connect it. Do the same thing on the other side. Then I use kind of like hair-like strokes to go like this when I am applying, the pencil to my brows. And then when I get towards the front, I do the strokes up. Then I take the spoolie again and I will brush my brows up and then fill in any spots that might be missing. So that is how I do my brows. And they come out really good if I do say so myself. So next step to great brows is, defining them, cleaning them up, making sure that they look good. And so you want to use concealer to do that. So I am using the Juvia's Place concealer in the number 10. This is what the packaging looks like. So this shade is like only, I would say it's like maybe 2 shades lighter than me. And so I take a flat top brush like this. This is from NYX. It's their number 14 brush. I don't know if the numbers and everything have changed because I've had this brush for a very, very long time. I got it at Ulta, but I essentially take some of the concealer. I go like this on the brush, and then I just start to carve out my brows underneath. I like to start like kind of in the middle, go out towards the tail, and then come back and do the front. And then I drag it down a little bit, use this to pat in, and then once I finish doing the other brow, I'll go back in with my beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I'll go and blend out the concealer. And that is all she wrote for brows. Pretty simple. You can use a concealer that is like your skin color, slightly lighter than your skin color. You can also use one that is a few shades lighter, but I don't like the kind of highlight under my brow that gives. So I personally just really like to use a concealer that is like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Next, we are moving on to foundation. Let's get into the base of the face. That rhymed, it wasn't intentional. But also while we're here, because I just touched my glasses, I want to know if y'all are feeling the glasses. There we go. They are MCM glasses, and I just got them. I went to the eye doctor like 2 weeks ago, and my glasses order was finally ready yesterday, and I was so excited because I really wanted some like bigger frames for my eyes. I feel like my face shape, I have like an oval face shape. I can wear a lot of different types of glasses because they suit my face very well. Love that for me. But I just wanted to choose something a little different than, you know, what I wore in the past. And I feel like this is giving, you know, I'm 26. I turn 27 next month. I get told all the time that I look like a baby, that I look like I'm 18 years old. Bitch, I am grown. I hate hearing that shit, but I'm gonna be very thankful for my genetics when I'm like 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. Period. But I do feel like this gives me like, you know, a little sophistication. It's giving scholarly. It's giving somebody's rich auntie. It's giving sexy librarian. That's the vibes I was going for. And I know y'all see the vision, but yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you like my new glasses. Okay. Let's talk about the base of the face. I use the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Macao MD4. This is what the packaging looks like. Very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foundation. So I apply my foundation. I like to use different brushes, different tools when I do my foundation. It just depends. My Fenty brush, I think, is somewhere packed in a box. But I left this foundation brush out as a flat top brush, flat top bristles. This is ColourPop's F16 brush. I've had this for a few years. I think I got this brush when I got their first ever like foundation. I think it came with it for free. I just put some foundation on the brush and I put it all over my face. I concentrate it mostly here, like on my cheeks, and then I work it in there, put the residual on my nose and the residual basically on my forehead, and then I will go in with my beauty blender and I will blend everything on out. And that is how she, you know, is looking. That's how I do my foundation. I just got this Sephora Pro Foundation brush. This is their 55 brush. This applies foundation really, really well, but it's gonna give you more of a lightweight coverage versus fuller coverage. I feel like this with the beauty blender gives me slightly fuller coverage than this brush. And when I actually use the Fenty Beauty foundation brush, that one gives me, I feel like, very, very, very full coverage. That's a dense brush, so it works really, really well for that. Next, after we apply our foundation, we blend everything together. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts, and that is highlighting. So before I highlight, we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in Espresso. There we go. Y'all see the color's very dark. So I take this concealer brush from Sephora. It is their Sephora Pro Collection 57 brush. It's their Pro Concealer brush, and I go like this on it to get some product, and then I go down the side of my nose on this side of my nose on this side, and I drag it up into my crease, like right underneath my my brow. And I feel like that helps to, like, one, make everything like look seamless, and then two, it really helps to make your nose very snatched. And I also do a little bit under here. So we're gonna take the Juvia's Place. Baby, I need to learn how to read. The Juvia's Place concealer that I use to clean up my brows. We're gonna put some underneath our eyes. We're gonna put some in the center of our forehead. We're gonna do it down the bridge of our nose, do it on our chin, and then a little bit like right under the nose and like right here. And then I like to use initially a brush to blend it in. Where's the brush that I use? Oh, I like to use a brush initially to blend everything in, and then I will go back in with a beauty blender. So I use another ColourPop brush. This doesn't have a number on it. I also got this when I was trying out the ColourPop foundation a few years ago. This is what the brush looks like. And so I just pat in until everything is like blended. And when it comes to my eyes, when you're blending out concealer and you want your makeup to look flawless like this bitch, you really need to take your motherfucking time when you are blending. You have to take your time. If you do not take your time and you try to rush, it's not going to blend out properly, and you're not going to get this like more flawless, seamless look. You have to take your time blending, okay? So yes, pat, blend that bitch out. And then when it comes to my eyes, I like to blend that part a little bit with the brush, but then like to get like right underneath my eyes and in like the creases and by the bridge of my nose, I like to go in with the beauty blender. So once we are done with our darker, more skin tone-esque highlighter, I like a slightly brighter under eye. So I go in with a a concealer shade that is probably like 3 to 4 shades lighter than my skin tone. So I use the Juvia's Place concealer again. There we go. But this is in the number 13. There we go. This is what she looks like. She's very light compared to my skin tone. Like, look at that, if you can tell, compared to me. She's definitely a few shades lighter, but I like to put very little under my eyes. Sometimes I put a little bit in my forehead and on my chin, which I did in this video as you are watching. And then again, take this brush, blend it out, then go back in with our damp beauty blender and blend that out. Now, we done already, you know, snatched the nose. It's time to contour the rest of the face. So we take our matchstick. All of us, or I believe all of us do, at least I do on my natural face, I can see my natural contour lines on my face when I don't have any makeup on, so I kind of know where to put my contour when I'm doing my makeup. But I essentially do it here, not too low, do the other side, do my forehead around the perimeter, and then I do my jawline. And then I like to take this brush. I'm pretty sure this is a foundation brush. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I feel like I've used this for foundation in the past, but I love using this brush. I love using this brush to blend out my contour. I think it works so well because the brush is dense and it helps to move around the product very well. So when I do like my forehead, I kind of go down, but also you kind of have to blend it in a little bit into your hairline, but I don't like to do that too much, but I also don't want there to be like a line of demarcation. So I do it enough but not too much that it's like too in my hairline. But I like to go like this, swirl the brush, you know, blend it out. when I do my contour here, I go up first and then I might go like this, but first I do go up. You don't want to drag it down because then it's going to drag your face down and you're trying to create like a chiseled, lifted look. So if you blend down, you're gonna make your face look a little droopy and you don't want that. So blend up, sweethearts. And then for my jawline, I go like this, as you're watching in the video. And yeah, that is how I do that. Then what I used to do is I would set my under eye with my banana powder from Fenty, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, around this area, and then cut my contour with the powder as well. What I started doing recently, the last few times I've done my makeup, is I will take the residue of concealer that is on the beauty blender and I literally pat it underneath where I contoured, and so it creates like a very subtle like cutting of the contour and it makes your face look sharp, bitch. So that's what I do instead of using powder. I think it comes out so much better. Now it is time to set our beautiful little face. We gotta set the concealer into place. I do go back a few times with my damp beauty blender, especially underneath the eyes, and you gotta look up when you do this, but really blend this in so you don't get creasing. What I will say with the Juvia's Place concealers, they are extremely creamy, so I actually would recommend letting them dry down a bit before you blend them out. That is a mistake that I made when I was filming this video, and so I have a tiny bit of creasing under my eyes. I don't really know if you can tell with my glasses on or even in the footage when I don't have my glasses on, but there's a little bit of creasing because I should have let it dry a bit before I started blending it. But yes, even before you put on powder though, you should definitely go back in with your beauty blender or a brush or both and like make sure everything is blended out so that you don't have creasing. Then I take my Fenty Beauty Old Faithful. Laura Mercier is also my other favorite setting powder, but I need to go buy a new one. But I've been rocking with Fenty for a while, so I've been using her. I use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the color Banana. And yes, she is lighter than my skin, but it works really well for setting my concealer. I take some on my beauty blender, I get the excess off on my hand, and then I start like by my nose, and then I work outwards. I put some on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, around this area, and my chin, and call that shit a day. And then I take this Pro Powder 59 brush from Sephora. Looks like this. I use this brush to dust off the excess powder like around under my eyes, everywhere on my face, and then I take a little bit of powder and I use it and put it on top of my eyebrows because one, it will kind of tone down my brows a little bit, and two, it's kind of also setting the concealer that I used to clean under my eyebrows because I didn't set it. So this works perfectly for that. Next, it is time to go in with bronzer. So I didn't start bronzing my face until I think like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, because I thought that shit was for white people. Lo and behold, I just didn't know, where to place it, how to use it, that kind of shit. I also wasn't really sure if I could ever find one that was going to be, not that I'm obviously the darkest person in the world, but I'm still dark skinned, and a lot of brands up until recently weren't really making a lot of bronzers for darker skinned people. But Rihanna came through with Fenty, so I've been rocking with the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the color Mocha Mami. This is what the packaging looks like. This is what the color looks like. Those lines are from my nails from when I've opened the packaging and I've accidentally like dug my nail into it. So there's that. I usually take this Real Techniques brush. This is their 400 brush. This is a blush brush, but I don't wear blush, so I use it for my what we talking about here? Bronzer. Nyla, get it together. So pat in the bronzer, and then we, go apples of our cheeks and, you know, kind of around where we contour, do it around the perimeter of your face. That is where the sun naturally hits your face. That is the point of bronzer, bringing warmth back into your face. It's not the same thing technically as contouring, although you're putting it in similar places. Contouring is to create shadows and it helps provide structure to your face, whereas bronzing helps provide more warmth to your face, because nobody's face really is one-dimensional and the sun naturally likes to hit the perimeter and outer parts of your face, so that is where you apply bronzer. Once we are done with our bronzer, it is time to set our entire face. Now looky here, I think this is my favorite product that I use on my face, and I definitely think it is a game changer and has changed the way my makeup looks in the end. So normally I use the Fenty Beauty powder foundation. I think it's like their Pro Filter pressed powder foundation in the color 410, or I would use their Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, but in the color Nutmeg, because that is very, very close to my skin tone. But lately, prior to me using the product I'm about to mention, I was using their pressed powder foundation in the color 410. I have been wanting to try the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder for a very long time, and when I was placing my Sephora order a few weeks ago, they didn't have it in stock in the store for me to go pick it up, but I had heard really good things about the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Long ass name. A lot of people have compared this to the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder, and first of all, this is the packaging. In the back, this is what the front looks like. It's reflective. And this is what the color looks like. You would think it's like a lot lighter than my skin, but it really does work and it does its job. Baby, when I tell you that I feel like my face low-key does kind of look a little airbrushed, she looks fucking phenomenal. I don't know what they are doing over there. Listen closely. I don't know what they're doing over there at the Charlotte Tilbury factory, but baby, never discontinue this product. They put their motherfucking foot in this shit. Do you hear me? You need to go pick up this product right now. If you don't listen to anything else that I say in this video, you need to go pick up this product. So I use this Sephora Pro Powder 50 brush, also from their Pro collection. This is what it looks like. There we go. That's what it looks like. Obviously, this is the side I always use because it has product on it. But tap, 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 tap into the product, and then you know, tap it all over your face. Keep going, tap it all over and press it into your face, baby. And watch the magic motherfucking happen. After we do this, you don't have to highlight. This step is optional. I haven't been highlighting recently, but I did it in this past video. I just took Real Techniques setting brush and I used the Artist Couture Jackie Aina collab. You can't buy this anymore. It's a classic, baby. Their Diamond Glow powder in the color Le Bronze, and I just put it on the upper parts of my cheeks. And that was all she wrote. Now, another important step to achieving this look. Setting powder. You can use whatever setting powder you want, but I have been a true believer and stan for years now of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist Spray. Fire. And I think she's like $10 or less than $10. You can go get her at Ulta, but this is what the packaging looks like, and it's a very, very fine mist, which I appreciate. So I spray a lot of this bad boy all over my face, and then I take my little fan, because I'm bougie, fan it on out. Fan everything on out. And then once you're done fanning your face a little bit, you don't want it to dry down too much. Take that beauty blender and press it into your skin. Press it into your skin. And seriously, combined with that Charlotte Tilbury powder, truly, truly, truly watch the magic work. Your face is going to look, seriously, airbrush, is going to look fucking flawless. Like, I know y'all see it. Look at the material, please. Look at the material. Why would I lie to you? Look at the material. Fucking flawless, bitch. Get this powder, use your setting spray, and press that shit in. It is one of the best tricks that I learned for my face, and truly this powder, I stand. Like, seriously, go buy it. It is one of my favorite things that I've bought from Sephora as of late. We're not done yet. Forgot about, I put on some mascara. I used the NYX Professional Makeup Doll Eye Mascara. I need to get a new one, but I'm pretty sure I picked this up at Ulta. And then lips, so I just took a hand towel and I wiped like some of the makeup off that I had on my lips. Another favorite product of mine that I've bought recently, Charlotte Tilbury is really doing their thing. I understand the hype now. I see the light. I have arrived. I'm hip now. I get it. Their lip cheat, okay, their Pillow Talk lip liner. The name is 3 Intense, but the color, there is an actual name for this color because it's on the website on Sephora, but I don't see it. Or I guess the name is Lip Cheat. I don't know, girl, but I'm gonna have everything linked down below. But it is a brown lip liner. I, you know, line the bottom of my lips, line the outside of my lips. I don't know why I just said line like really weird like that. Line the outside or the top of my lip, go like that. And, you know, perfect it, make sure she's good to go. And then we go in with our holy grail. I already had this lip gloss, but I don't know where the fuck she is. Like, I think a ghost stole her because I can't find her. But I have all my other Fenty glosses, but I don't know where this one was. So I had to go to Sephora and buy a new one. But this is the Fenty Beauty Cream, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream in the color Fenty Glow. It's like a pinky nude, and my personal favorite lip combo. You will probably really never see me in any other lip combo. I love a nude lip. I love a brown lip liner with a pink gloss or a brown lip liner with like a brown gloss. Rarely will you ever see me with like a matte lip. Rarely will you ever see me with a red lip unless it's like a special occasion and I just want to pop out with a bolder lip. I just love a neutral lip. It's my vibe. It's my aesthetic. Look at that. A masterpiece. You're just never gonna see anything else because I just like a nude natural lip. But this winning combo right here. Also, if you don't want to spend Charlotte Tilbury money for a lip liner, NYX also has really good brown lip liners. I have one that I typically use if I'm not using my True Brown K lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics. Mixed with this, a smash. Now we are officially done with our makeup, and this is what she's looking like. I think she looks really, really pretty. It's giving everything it was supposed to have gave, and yeah, I'm really happy with the results. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments if you tried any of these products, if you really enjoyed this video, if you would like some more makeup content like this. Let your girl know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, tell them to subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, like I said in the beginning of the video, don't know what you're waiting for. Join the family because you're gonna love it here. Everyone loves it here. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Join the family, subscribe. Yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.